and sake, another way who shall partake. One of us should fail to wake, his drunken soul may Jesus take. Two by two the tigers leap, while each of his own counsel keeps. Sail from shore to dreamless sleep, upon the tears the angels weep. We were born for better things, and each and every man a king. If you will, ought we sing, 'cause our voice is loud to ring. Who is like to a merry crowd? Fair for and we'll be proud if one of us should fail to wake. His drunken soul may Jesus take. Hello, everybody. It's Norman Knight. I just want to say I started off today with a pretty simple goal. I just wanted to go to the record store just to peruse the records. I like to do it every now and then. It's something that it's really important to me. I started to try to do it as like a tradition on Tuesdays, and then I missed a Tuesday, and then the whole thing just went topsy-turvy, and I've missed several Tuesdays now, but that's besides the point. I want to tell you how I missed this particular Tuesday to go to the record store. It all started, I went to Government Center. It's a train, it's sort of a T-stop here in Boston, and it was pretty empty. Except there was this one homeless guy, and I just assume he's homeless. I guess he may be, a bode challenge. I don't know what the term we want to use nowadays is, but this homeless guy wearing this really weird Bane-style face mask. It's like neon green, and he has a black cap on with a gold skull, but it's not just like a print. It's not even a print for like threads. It's a metal skull. The gold skull is just like hot glued on to the top of the black cap. And it's just, this guy is carrying this huge, it looks like a tent bag, or it could be like a sleeping bag, and like a CVS bag. Those are his two possessions, and he has this red thing of Gatorade that he has open. I don't even think he has the cap at this point, and he's sort of sipping from it. This guy looks a little lost. Is twisted, one might say. He clearly does not know what is going on, which is an understandable thing. You know, I don't lament him. I get where he's coming from. 2020 has been a heck of a year, hasn't it? So this twisted man asked me. He says, "How do I get to Kenmore?" And I don't know exactly why he's getting to Kenmore. And even though he attempted to explain it several times, he had an issue with a little bit of mumbling. He was a little bit of a mumbler. I think he might have had a stutter. A lot of really famous, smart people had stutters. I mean, Joe Biden has a stutter, and that guy's pretty fantastic. I mean, everybody here loves Joe Biden, don't we? So I didn't get on him for his stutter. He seemed like a really nice guy. We got to talking, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show these pictures on here, but it turns out he was a Hell's Angel in a past life, which is particularly interesting to me, and very much I'm making this guy's entire life about me right now, but let me just have this ego moment, please. What's interesting to me about me is that I was recently doing a lot of listening and reading about Altamont in '69, the Rolling Stones concert where a bunch of Hell's Angels murdered a black man in cold blood while the Rolling Stones were playing, like, it was a good Rolling Stones song, Sympathy for the Devil or something, right? And it was just this total shit show. And the Dead just ended up missing the concert for various reasons. I think Robert Hunter said he was going to see a movie or something, right? And then they missed it. And then they got blamed for it, which is weird. You know, you missed it, you get blamed for it. And they had to make a song about it. They made a New Speedway Boogie. And that's a killer song. If you guys haven't heard New Speedway Boogie, I'm not going to play it on here. You got to sort of seek this stuff out on your own because of copyright, of course. Copyright. So what was I getting at? Yeah, the story. So I met this Hell's Angel at Government Center, and he was trying to get to Kenmore. And funnily enough, I'm trying to get to Kenmore too because I'm going to the record store there, Nugget Records. Fantastic place. If you guys want classic used vinyl, whatever, used, that makes it sound bad, new and used, pre-owned, whatever you want to describe it, vinyl records, and you live in Boston, I suggest Nuggets at Kenmore Square. They don't pay me to do this, but I'm going to go search for a Nuggets bag. I think I have one back there. I'm going to go to second cam here. Nuggets. Nuggets record in Kenmore Square. It's a great place. That's where I was trying to get. And funnily enough, that's also where this homeless man was trying to get. So I thought I would help the guy out, and I started to talk to him, and I told him, hey, man, the most important thing is you don't get on the E train, because the E train isn't going to take you to Kenmore. The C train, the D train, and the B train, yeah, they'll all take you to Kenmore because they go through there, but the Heath Street one will actually end up taking you like Longwood Medical. It's a totally different area. Anyway, so I told him this, and he clearly isn't getting it. He's a little confused. It's fine. I end up sitting at one bench, and he sits on another bench because we're following sort of the COVID-style social distancing rules, and we're okay with that. It's we sort of would wink at each other, and we were making mutterings to ourselves, but we would connect. In a moment we'd connect, and it wouldn't be too bad. The one sort of issue that came about from this was that I wanted to tell people about this, and I became challenged because somebody, I guess, didn't believe me. They thought my story was too preposterous, that I'm not living in reality. So they said, "Oh, send a picture." So now I'm trying to sneakily where's my phone? I'm going to sneakily. Does anyone know where I put my phone? Oh, it's on the floor. I'm going to sneakily try to take a picture like this. Oh geez, and totally it was just a bad time. What I ended up deciding to do, and I think this was good, was I went up to him and I asked, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" And he said yes. He actually seemed very receptive. So let me just pull up this snapshot here. It's one of many snapshots from today, so I won't. Give me just a quick second. Oh, jeez. Of course, things don't want to work themselves out when I'm trying to do them for the camera here. Oh, I think it's because I put it into its own album, didn't I? Oh, no. I know what it is. It's because it's in the Discord album. I really just wish there was an easy way to just look at all of my pictures, Oh, okay, I got it. So I finally worked up the nerve, and which camera's better? I think this one is. Good. That one. I finally worked up the nerve, and I took a picture with this guy. I'm zoomed in here weirdly. There you go. Finally got the nerve up. I took a picture with this guy. Here he is. And we got to talking more and more. And at some point, the sort of mood shifted with him, and he got really buddy with me. I think we fist bumped, but I think it's because he was trying to show me his ring. He had this cool Hell's Angel ring, and he was going like this, and I thought he was trying to fist bump because I'm I'm a cool dude. I like to fist bump and stuff, but he was not trying to fist bump. He was trying to do some sort of Hell's Angels thing. But it's besides the point. We didn't fist bump, but it was still cool. Anyway, he starts turning around and he goes pull up my and he pulls up his pants. He's pull up, and I'm like, I thought he was asking me to help him and pull up his pants, and I'm like, okay, he might be in con, and I got to help the guy out. I'm like, and then he's like, no, and I end up seeing he wants me to pull up the back of his sweatshirt because he has to show me this really sick. Look at this. Can we get this on camera? What is this? This really sick. Let's get full blast on that Hell's Angels tattoo that he's actively working on. This is new ink, dude. This isn't from the 1980s or 70s or whatever. This is new ink. He put this on months ago, and he's actively working on it. He says he's going to get green blood for the guy, which I think is cool. I I think I posted these images on social media. If you go to my Twitter account, I can probably actually pull it up here. And that would have been really the way to do it from the beginning. I don't know if anyone's watching this right now. So if you are, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to get up my Twitter really quick here. Wow, I do tweet a lot, don't I? Okay, there we go. And then we use the Blue Nami filter too. Yeah, I could have done this the whole time. Wow, that would have been so much. There, yeah, there you go. So this is the thing. This absolutely, in my opinion, lovely tattoo. And then this is me and the dude. I can zone that up and zoom in a little bit. There you go. Look at him. And, oh wait, we can do some forensics here. Yeah, this is his ring. And you know what the saddest thing was, man? His wife just fucking died. Like, that's the thing that freaked me out about the whole incident. It was like, we had this thing where I pulled up the thing, and we like really became very close in this moment, and we were going on the same journey. We were both going to Kenmore. But his wife just died, and I'm recently myself reeling from the death of my grandfather. So I think in the moment we had this sort of shared grief, and it was wicked, man. But in the end of the day, I did not want to experience it any longer. So I said, hey, that's the train, and it was the train. And I got on a car ahead of him just so I could get some distance between us. Not much happened in the car. I really basically, in the car is when I recounted the experience to you guys on twitter.com. I think I might did a little bit on Discord. But one of the things that happened during the trolley car incident is I really kind of lost myself into the sort of internet space on my phone. So I did miss my stop, which was a little sucky. And the worst part is I also missed the stop after my stop, which was even worse because for some reason they didn't stop at the scheduled stop after that, which was weird because we pressed the button. And then this one African-American fellow, which I'm only saying he's African-American because it's just a factual statement about this whole thing. But this one African-American fellow got very angry about this, like deeply enraged, and just screamed at the bus driver, not the tram driver. And anyway, we got off at a different stop. I ended up going into a GameStop because somebody told me that you could get Minecraft on Xbox. But I realized I have a different Xbox. I have I have the Xbox, and it was for the 360 or something. The guy at the store was really confused about my questions, but they didn't have it, so I had to go, and I got an Uber. I got an Uber out to a local Oasis. I then took an Uber from there back home. Once I got home, I actually ran out to Al's, got a sub. It was pretty lit. It was pretty cool, man. If you ever around Boston, find Al's. It's a great sub, man. It's you can get it. I get the vegan sub. The vegan sub is basically just lettuce, tomato. It used to have lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, but then we realized mayonnaise was not vegan, and that was kind of a bad scene. That was kind of a bad spot. So anyway, I got home, and I've just sort of been chilling out since then. Had some licorice. You guys like licorice? I'm a big fan of licorice. Here we have some licorice. Show it to the bears. Wait. Okay. Some licorice. Licorice is one of those things that just wrecks your mouth. It absolutely destroys it. We got here some national import here, some ginger beer. Some ginger ale. Oh, crap, and they got one of these Fort Knox caps on these things, You guys want me to do open lines? Is there an interest for open lines right now? Okay. I'm going into the fun zone, so anyone want to go on Friends and Norms open lines, ask me anything. You know how it goes. I hope I'm live right now. Yeah, and dude, Norm's vegan, man. You just wasted 3 seconds reading this. Norm's vegan, man. Yeah, also, I don't got AIDS. Haxer, Pepsi. Nah, man, this is Pepsi Max. This is Fever Tree Premium Ginger Ale. I like to call it ginger beer, but that's just for the Hunter S. Thompson sort of fear and loathing vibe. You are live. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, Zane 0013. Please don't let your name be an indication of your birth date, because if you were born in 2013 and you just commented on my video, my mind is utterly destroyed. You know, I just don't think I could live with that. It's happening right now. I was just been hanging out, having a good time, having some nice premium ginger ale here. Been doing some journalism. I just finished an article. In fact, I'm going to publish the article live. Why not? We got the article, just to give you guys a little sneak peek, a little behind the scenes here for everybody at home. The article is going to be entitled, where is it here? Well, that's not beesfud.com. Here we go. The article, geez, Christ, working it out. The article is entitled "Christmas is for Bigots, and They Stole It from the Witches." It is ready for release. I just have to take the copy that my editor just ran through. Believe it or not, as unbiased, unfiltered, unplugged as we are, we do actually run our stuff through an editor. We got a couple of them. I want to shout out specifically, if I'm going to be shouting out editors, I'm going to be shouting out New Hat. New Hat does a lot to sort of does a lot of editing for BeesFud, writes for Since News, edits stuff for Since Nudes. Since Nudes, that's a totally different site that does not exist, and please do not look it up. Let's see here, we got. But the sneak preview is. We have such classics as Christmas Was Made by Witches, What Changed, Giving Christmas Back, and yeah, that's it. Read more if you like. So what is everybody else up to tonight? That's... nothing special going on like a big view of your life, or nothing special going on a tonight view of your life. So why did you choose to sort of abstain from the big picture stuff today? Yeah, sure. Everybody likes a lazy Sunday, but it's I think it's currently Tuesday. You know, yeah. Everybody's entitled to one or two fuck ups. Let's see. What have I been doing recently? I've been making a ton of articles. I've been having a constant struggle with the website known as Onlyfans.com because they have been currently depriving me of my access to the sex work network, the OnlyFans network. They keep on denying my ID check, and I am so confused. Like, I have not had to use a fake ID for so long. I don't know. What I understand here is I'm showing them a photo of my ID, and like the thing that's confusing is they want a photo of the back of your ID and the front of your ID, but on the website the form only has a spot to like upload one image. So how are you supposed to do two in one, right? Like how are you supposed to, you're supposed to use a mirror or something? What sort of photography trickery do I have to do to make this work, right? It's really fucked up. Yeah, or something. No, they make you do that too. And I've just been trying to reach out to the support there and try to get them to help me out. But much to do about nothing, I guess. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which. Oh wow, that I was about to construct an awful sentence. I'm trying to figure out which article to use for my new Witch article spotlight. Does that compute for anybody? What I just said to you? So I have several articles I've written pertaining to witches. And I just finished writing a new article that pertains to witches. So one of the things that I do is I link related articles at the end of every article, just to sort of allow you to go down a bees fud rabbit hole, if you like. It's the sort of thing I've been doing for a long time. So I need to figure out which of my witch articles best relates to my new witch article. My new witch article is about the sort of connection between pagan traditions and Christmas traditions. Well, some of my old witch articles, I have one which I think might be the connection. Is I have one where I say why maybe you shouldn't wear witch outfits for Halloween. I think that one might be the connection. The other one I have is like about witch talk, and then I had an interview with a witch that I conducted over Reddit that I have as extreme journalism. I think I'm going to connect it probably to the what you should and shouldn't wear to Halloween article, because I think that's of a similar ilk. Holidays and witches, yeah. It's a 2-for-1 special here at Arby's. Get your meat. I'm waiting for it to upload here. You guys are gonna get to be the first people here. You can go on beesfud.com live to see this article release into the internet. The floodgates are open. Share it on reddit.com if you like, and or instagram.com, and or any of the affiliate sites such as facebook.com or Grindr or whatever you like. Copy that link. Send it to the front page of BeesFud. Okay. We're also gonna hit it up here on the norm updates chat. Gotta hit him with that norm update. Can't forget about it. Go put it there. Front page here. Okay. Hit it up on Facebook.com. You guys ever been to Facebook.com, or is Facebook.com dead for you guys? Do you think that relates to your age and sort of the generational thing, or do you think that's just a personal interest? I mean, how old are you? 14 years old. Yeah, that's probably a generational thing at this point. Which is funny because it's one of the, the whole MySpace to Facebook to Twitter or whatever is kind of an interesting trend of a sort of intergenerational like dispersions where yeah, of course. I mean, that's sort of the whole thing there. Okay, let's post this to the BeesFoot HQ on Facebook so your mom can see it. Have you talked to your mom recently? That's nice. What did you talk about? Just chatted. Really? That doesn't sound. So you just chatted. Did you know that Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior, could come here any day? So buckle up, Buttercup. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this: if anybody ever tells you that they know what's going on, don't listen to them. I mean, that's what you call a charlatan. I mean, no one knows what's really going on. Well, thank you guys for being the live studio audience for the Norm Manic episode after show. I really appreciate it for your guys' input. Do you guys have any closing remarks? Any nuggets of truth that you can extract? Being safe. What does being safe mean to you? Are you a mask wearer, or are you a person who's pushing for the vaccine? What does being safe mean to you? What sort of Okay, okay. I have a question. Was it dangerous? Was it dangerous for me to have made that connection with Johnny, Johnny at the T? You know, the homeless man. Was that a dangerous decision I made? It's okay. We'll get back to you on that. What's your name here? Pops. Okay. Can you Popscap? Popscap? I gotta ask you this. Was it a dangerous, decision for me from a covological perspective to interface with that homeless man as much as I did? I mean, we were both wearing masks. At first we kept the 6 feet. It got a little close at times when I started, pulling up his shirt, started, shaking his hand. But that was just the connection we were making, dude. I mean, but was that dangerous for me? Did I make a bad decision, man? That's what I want to know. And I just want your honest and earnest feedback. That's all I'm looking for, dude. What does safe mean to you? I just want you to know that for a moment I looked into that man's eyes. He just told me that his wife had died. He just fucking told me that his wife has died. I mean, it's like weeks ago. This guy's twisted, man. He's twisted on drugs. I don't know, man. But his wife just fucking died. Give the guy a fucking break. And I tell the guy, man, just get off of Kenmore and you'll be good. And I miss his sub, man. So I can't he must have missed the stop too. I mean, how far did he take that fucking train? To the end of it? I mean, is he going to be alive tomorrow? He might not be. You ever think about that? And that's true about a lot of people you meet, man. So like, how do you spend your day, man? In a way, I kind of lost a wife. I mean, like, sure, I lost her to sort of other men, but like, it's a similar kind of loss, man. I'm gonna get a little more Norm Cam 1 here. Oh, I should probably put the camera on for you guys here in chat. Get that set up with the USB virtual. I think I should have video. Look at that. Swanky. I know. Let's just do the two handles. Let's keep it traditional here. Let's cool it down. Do people want to see me play Minecraft tonight? Is that in the public interest? Okay, I got a sure. Anything more powerful than a sure? I'm really giving myself to the will of the people. Whatever the people want me to do, I will do. So what do you want me to do? What is a YouTube live chat? Let's see. YouTubeLiveChat.com here we got. Oh, thank you. I would like to thank my sponsor for this video, YouTube.com. Thank you, Google, for providing me with not only a lovely service to stream on, but also a variety of songs and enchantments, such as Billy Goat Stomp. Let's hear Billy Goat Stomp here. Hoop boop boop boo, oh, that's a little Billy Eyelash, yeah. You can do a little. That's kind of woo. Pop babe. Oopity boopity hey. Ooh. Oh wait, I think that was a little bit of a fuck up. It's okay. It's okay. I just realized the people in YouTube audience did not have the Discord chat, so it was just me mumbling to myself. Can people in Discord chat confirm to everybody that I wasn't just mumbling to myself? Can we get some hey-yas? I'll lower the music volume. Here you guys. Can somebody please say something? Just say something so people know that I wasn't just muttering to myself.
Yes, I was talking more.
You were here?
Yes.
Good. Thank you for for confirming that for the people at home. People at home, let's see what the live chat's talking about here. Why do people keep on saying? Why do people keep on talking about AIDS? Jesus Christ, the AIDS epidemic has ended. We're past AIDS, dude. You either have it and are on the the pill or the injection or whatever you gotta do, or you don't have it and you're looking to get it, man. It's cool, whatever. It's like it's just part of the scene. Like, have you ever been on Grindr, man? On Grindr, here's what they got for you. They literally have an option where you can set your HIV status and whether or not you're on medication, or you can even say your HIV status is negative, you're on medication. It's at that point in the community where it's just a normal thing. This what once was a death sentence disease is now just a common cold in a lot of these communities, and it's kind of cool. Like it's not a big deal. Like I'm not attempting to speak ill of these communities because often I hang with these sort of folks.
Well, even like in Hollywood, Charlie Sheen is a public figure.
Tiger Blood.
Positive. He's doing fantastic.
I absolutely love Tiger Blood. At one point I tweeted on twitter.com. If you ever see me do twitter.com, it's great. It's Norm Unplugged, Norm_Unplugged. No, it's just Norm Unplugged, no underscore. Norm_Unplugged is my Instagram account. Newly opened Instagram account. I haven't put a lot on it. I'll probably put more on it. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. I highly suggest that you guys subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm still pushing towards the goal of 100 YouTube subscriptions accounts because one of the things you can do with 100 YouTube subscriptions that people don't actually talk about a lot is I can make a custom YouTube link, which is something that I really want to do because I want to be able to more easily share my YouTube stuff. And it's one of those milestones where even though it's kind of small seeming, now that we have like every other person knows a 100K YouTuber or something. It's like really common nowadays. 100 subscribers is actually still a big milestone as far as being able to actually promote your channel and making a huge expanse rather quickly. So it's something I'm really looking forward to, and I'm going to celebrate with a tattoo. This is not a stunt. This is not going to be a temporary tattoo. This is going to be a real journalist E.W. Steely tattoo on my arm. I even think I have a journalist E.W. Steely tattoo. Here we go. That is going to be... Let's see if we can I could even do this.
Yeah, I saw this in the previous stream that I was on. It's a really interesting design.
Yeah, it's a steal your face, however you want to call it. Okay, look at, you got me lined up with it. Yeah, make that your screensaver. I highly suggest it. Let's get that normal. No face cam. Yeah, so it's not a stunt. I will be doing the tattoo at 100 subscribers. So tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wives. Tell everybody subscribe to Normie W, because if you subscribe to Normie W, you're in the pits, dude. You're killing it, man. Yeah, you're killing it. And just to make this clear to the folks at home, this is ginger beer. This isn't like, I'm not getting like destroyed here by I'm not an alky. I know all you people who know me from back home, you're going to be like, oh, Norm's on the bottle again. Norm's an alky. It ain't like that, man. It ain't like that.
What flavor is that?
Ginger ale.
Oh, it's a real ginger. Oh, okay.
It's not just real ginger ale. It's premium ginger ale, made with natural flavors, including natural ginger. Bought at the grocery store.
Yeah, are you a White Claw type of person or no?
I don't often imbibe with alcohol. It's not my chosen poison. I'm more of a mind expander, if you will,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Whatever gets you there.
Does it help you with your work? Does it help you with your work when
Does
you
it
expand?
Does it help me with my work? It is my work. I mean, come on. right? But I try. One of the things that's the most difficult, and that I have to think about a lot, is Matthew 7:6, and it obviously condensed down into an easier way to say it by Robert Hunter in the foreword of the annotated Grateful Dead lyrics. Cast not thy swine to the pearl, right? Don't release all your shit. A lot of it's just crap. A lot of what I make is just crap, and I don't release. So I try to be a little careful not to be fake deep garbage just floating out there. I try to be a little selective. Sometimes obviously I just started panning gold, so there's some silt in there. It gets stuck on there. I don't clean off properly. We're not talking perfect refinery yet, but I'm working towards it, and it ain't that worth a dime nowadays.
Yeah, what's good is now that you're a actual, like, I guess you could say that's a business, and you could pull a Trump and write all that off and pay 8 tax.
What's taxes, man? It's all gifts, man. It's all donations.
Oh yeah.
Right? We're a foundation, man. We're the Norman nonprofit, dog. We're the Norman nonprofit. Tweet that. I'm gonna tweet that right now. You know what I really want to work towards, and this is complete honesty you're getting from me right now. What I really want to work towards is a place where I can just say to a person like, tweet this for me, and they'll do it for me. And they'll do it as me. So it'd be like,
need an assistant.
I really do.
Neville do it or no?
Well, Nev and me are on the same level. We're both Omega Admin Alpha level. So what was I going to tweet? It was going to be, help me out here. Something about producing. No, what was it? Nonprofit. There we go. Yeah, I am going to start Norman.
Norm. Oh, there we go. That's a play on words. I like that. Journalism is shining through.
That was a little bit of dubstep for you guys at home.
Now, Norm, are you a Skrillex fan?
Am I a Skrillex fan? In my youth, I used to watch on YouTube.com. Classic website. I used to love it, and we used to watch
2010.
It was called deepest bass ever. Will make you come. Dubstep, bass drop. Yeah. Oh, dude, I did have Skull Candy headphones. You're exactly right. And they were they were the ones where they just started putting the mic in them, and it was like the most plasticky thing, and it would fall apart. It would just fall apart. And you'd buy two. I think that's what's so crazy about it is they got to a point where you'd buy two because you knew one of them was going to break. Like, how can you?
Oh, absolutely.
How can you think they made that? Yeah, it's awful.
What's funny is now with the younger generations, they don't know how an iPod works. They've never used the scroll, click, play. They don't know how that little wheel works.
Oh yeah,
so my little cousins saw an old iPod and they didn't know how to use it.
That's funny.
I was shocked.
One of the things that I'm planning on doing coming up, and this is a big video. It's going to cost me $400. In fact, it already cost me that. I already bought it. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a as yet unannounced headphone product. Cost me 400 United States dollars. It was Dank Pods did a video on this, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it for everybody. But if you're really interested and you really want to get a sneak preview for yourself, look at Dank Pod's channel and make your judgment for what it is. They're sort of like, hey, please don't say the N-word. Come on. Oh,
it's that anime.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's the problem with anime.
I hate them. Oh, so anyway, what was I saying? What was I talking about?
Talking about a preview for a headphone video.
There we go. Preview for the headphone video. These headphones are like ear butt plugs, and they allow you to have really high treble and really high bass at the same time without it like sounding weird because they have the thing they have that inserts into your inner ear, kind of like you'd have an in-ear headphone, and then you have another part that's like an ear cup that gives you the bass. So it lets you have control over both bass and treble like separately, and like they're both isolated sonically. So it's an amazing soundstage, but it's apparently an absolute like bitch to set up. But I love those sort of techie, tweaking dials.
Oh yeah.
Shit. That's my jam, man. I just got a Stream
I can
Deck
tell
too.
you're high tech. I
Dude,
can tell you're high
well,
tech.
I
just by
think
the quality production.
one of my mantras is sort of like, you got to do the best you can afford, because if you do the best you can afford, if you're investing in yourself to be able to afford more later in the future and have that growth. But if you keep on buying the skull candy $10 headphones, right, that keep on breaking, you're gonna end up spending more money than if you drop the $200 or whatever, $200 on my daily drivers, the Audio Technica MX50s, I think. And then I also have like
I see a lot of Mr. Beast in you, because I think he said the same thing about reinvesting all the. That's how YouTubers like you and
Yeah.
I think have gone so successful.
Well, it's this sort of. I guess the idea is it's not even a YouTuber thing. It's not even like a social media personality thing. It's just being a human in the internet age with the access to the tools that we have. It's about embracing new technologies. Not being stubborn about this.
You're a dumb nigger, Norm. Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck
here we
you,
go.
I'm really sorry to hear that, man.
Another anime.
Nigger.
What is this? How do I ban?
Fuck you, Norm.
That is the problem with anime.
Anime.com. Can we get it? Wait, Apollo.com here? Is that your name, Paulo?
Yes.
If I gave you an admin role, would you not be a douche?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, Lit Man. Can you just like mute people?
Yeah, I've never had that before. I have to see how it works.
I'm putting a lot of trust in you right now, Apollo, but you've been commenting on my videos for like literally almost a year. And I think at this point, if you were going to go nuclear, you would have done it like 4 months ago. Like, people who were going nuclear probably already went nuclear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's an honor. I'm trained in like conflict resolution, so I think I can assist in this realm.
Yeah, delete the casuals, man. I can see the two of you on your streams. What? Anyway, I understand. You see that there's two of me. Yeah, that's totally intentional. I fucking dig it, man. Like this is my overstimulation hell that I enjoy. I'm the type of guy, and this is probably too much information, that when I consume my journalism, my news, I have like 7 or 8. Like, no, fuck it. I'll be honest with you. I've at times had 30 or so different articles all opened in separate windows on different places of my monitor. I have an ultra-wide monitor. Let's see if I can. Probably got to be careful with this one. Not too careful. One of the other things I actually did, just to give you guys a little bit of inside baseball here. No, that's the one. Just to give you guys a little inside baseball here. One of the things I actually did is I made my room stream ready. So I kind of hid all the dildos and stuff so that I wouldn't have to be worried about just sort of waving the camera around. Because it really frees up a lot more fun, right? If I'm just able to do this, where I totally blow this whole thing open.
Yeah, a lot more spontaneous.
I just got to make sure before I show this that I don't have the N-word anywhere on screen. Yeah, we're good. Good here. Yeah, okay. Secondary cam here. So this is my ultra-wide monitor. So imagine here, get a little extra, Norm. Okay, imagine here on my ultra-wide monitor, you see it? I would have like the New York Times here, okay? I'd have like beesfud.com here, Cinch News here, Inclusive Gamers, Washington Post, Huffington Post, all the good posts. Maybe not the New York Post; those guys kind of suck. Whatever. I'd have all different tabs open, and all like a bunch of videos playing. I'll have like 7 different audio streams, music, porn, whatever, and it's just like an experience where I just completely get consumed by the media, and that's how I write the NNN News show docs, man. I just have like 20 different articles going off in my head, and I'm just like, I write down like, here, this is an idea. I got to make a note about that. Oh, this is going to be a good, this is going to be a good quip Nev can say. to then like lead into this other idea that we want to sort of espouse to the viewers here. Let's get back to the base, Norm. Oh, dude, that was fucking scary. Jesus Christ, that's scary, Norm, man. That's fucking scary, Norm. Okay, Christ. Let's fix that. Give me a sec. Oh, you don't see my cock, do you? Yeah, you gotta understand, guys. I am not a man, but I do have a penis. Okay, guys, and that's okay. You know, I'm just a masculine presenting life form, dragon life form, and I'm living out my fantasy. And you guys are just all being a part of it. It's fantastic.
Do you go they them, Norm?
You know, I'm one of those people where like if you I say it's they them for literally everybody. Like they them for me is like even as I'm kind of non-bi, you know, I'm kind of non-binary. So even like they them is fine for me, you know. But like I think they them works only because it has a sort of universality to it of being they, you know, being multiple people, because often you feel like multiple people at the same time. You know, that's a quite normal emotion, guys. So don't be worried if you're starting to have splits. It's not a big deal. It's just ginger beer, guys. Don't worry. It's ginger beer and licorice. It's not a big deal. So what? I gotta ask you this, Apollo. How long have you been following the whole like journalist CW lawyer Andy thing? Because I know you've been in it for a long time.
I saw like summer of 2019 is when I saw Lawyer Andy. I saw a lot of Dustin's work in 2017, back when he was working for Boston Antifa. I was watching some of that stuff as it was going down.
Has it really only been YouTube for you? Because I feel like I haven't seen you very much on the Discord. Were you on like the original Friends of Journalism Big Boom Discord server?
I was on that Discord. I was in the voice chat a fair bit. I made it to Blogger.
I ain't too bad.
But yeah, I wasn't. I was in the voice chats a bit.
Can I tell you what's odd? Apollo? And this is just me being very earnest with you here. It's odd to me that you weren't promoted earlier, because you clearly have a great zest for not only life but journalism, and you clearly have very good intentions. I think you may have undervalued yourself and not made your presence known more, because I think not just in journalism but in life, you have a lot to offer to this world that you haven't really put out yet.
Oh yeah, it was easy to get kind of buried in that old Friends of Journalism.
Discord, you get lost
like
in the gulag.
People. Yeah.
So, are we doing Minecraft, guys? Is that really the plan still? Okay, let's do Minecraft.
Norm, is the game The Sims journalist approved?
Game The Journalism The Sims is approved, yes. If you go to the fantastic article, and I reference this thing all the time, might as well have this thing bookmarked on your web page, your web browser of choice. I'm just going to go find where I'll link this. The article is entitled something along the lines of you should be able to play these games, journalist approved game list, something like that. And I got to find it here. Beesfud.com, classic website. If you guys aren't bees fudding every day. Beesfud.com is actually a kind of a sleeper thing, where it doesn't seem like Beesfud.com is one of my bigger industries, or whatever you want to call it, or one of my bigger reaches, but it actually is, in terms of engagement, one of the biggest engagement
things. Some of the viewership stats on there were pretty impressive.
Yeah, the stats are just one of those things where you wouldn't think that it would be super up there, but it is. I think it's there's a lot of sort of silent majority there. We often talk about the silent majority, don't we?
Yeah. Are you? Is NPC Daily owned by the same media conglomerate?
No. This is an important distinction that I think should be made known to the public. I don't think I'm blowing any loads here. NPC Daily is a different brand from the GMH stuff, but we are close collaborators in the same way that not to sort of put it all on me and be sort of egotistical, But to put it all on me and be egotistical about this, NNN News in a way represents the relationship between Journalist EW, which then became GMH, and NPC Daily, which has always been NPC Daily, is the sort of NNN News relationship of Norm and Nev. If you see me as a representative of GMH and Nev as a representative of NPC, that's sort of the relationship where we collaborate together very often, very closely connected, but, he's from the UK, I'm from America, right? There's still a cultural difference there. There's a difference in the way we look at things. I mean, I'm much more casual about the pronouns. I tend to screw up with that stuff a lot, and I apologize when I do. I make mistakes. When the NPC Daily people...
I have to admit to it, too. I was in the Feminist Against Trolls, and I accidentally said you guys, and I was ashamed of it. I'm not happy about it, I'm working to get better.
I make the you guys mistake all the time. It's awful. It's it's just one of the things where, I'm flawed. I'm the flawed. I'm the human. Well, Nev and NPC Daily, they're the superhuman. They're the perfect. They're the ideal. They're the NPC. They've transcended beyond race, which I've sort of started to move towards. But they've transcended beyond that, where they've transcended beyond self, and they've moved to the point of sort of an NPC. They're part of the sort of greater connected online network here, the NPC network that everyone's connected to. So they're in a different place than we are. GMH tends to be a little more about the ego. Well, NPC is just, they're up there in the super ego doing their thing. And, we're lucky enough when we get to just cross paths with it. I mean, that's sick.
Yeah. It might just be a British thing, because I think they're more progressive in general. They got rid of slavery.
Do you want to hear the most funny
thing?
Education. The most funny thing is NBC Daily is they're British, but they don't want to be British. Where they have a culture definitely of the British thing, but then there's an active want inside of the sort of politics of wanting to make it a more American venture in terms of sort of reach. But something interesting I learned today when I was looking at some statistics for analytics for my channel was that Normie W had 43% of my viewers were in America, and then it was 13% were UK, and it was something weird 13% were Argentina or something, and then the other ones weren't reporting. And then for the NPC Daily, no, not the NPC Daily one, the NNN News, which is sort of the UK-US fusion, we had only 14% viewership from the US, meaning that we probably had a more overwhelming audience in the UK. Acquaintances of Neville, new fans who've just sort of drifted in through the algorithm,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Whew, that's a good ginger beer. I gotta get this again. It was only $2, which isn't too bad. It's less than I actually pay for if I ever get those awful toxic. And I get them too often, even though they're toxic for me. I'm about to drink from some of them Monster Energy drink, style ginger ades.
Unfortunately, I drink those too. I know all about it.
Everyone has their vices. This at least is one of the more jazz.
Mine, caffeine, vaping.
You vape, bro?
A little bit.
You want to see a mad...
Dabbled in.
You want to see a mad vape cut? No, this one's okay. I think this is the CBD one, so I think we're cool. Okay? Because if it was the other one, this wouldn't be a good idea.
I think vaping is the modern cigar. It's just kind of more the classy thing to do now. No, that was a cloud.
I'm the psychedelic. You just saw a dragon. You want to see him? Get some fucking dragon manifestation in here, dude.
Yeah, breathing fire.
Okay, we're done. That's it.
Yeah, the blue black drop was pretty impressive there. So, moving to another quick topic,
Hit me
I've
up.
heard a lot of people out of out of showing their trust and faith and trying to build a system of just trust and believing in the science. Are you gonna be willing to take 2 vaccines of the COVID
Dude, fucking shoot me up, dude.
shot?
Dude, as many as they got, dude. Give me 20. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
that's
give
what
me
I'm
20,
thinking.
dude.
I might do 3.
Dude, just load up, man. Load up. I'm telling you, man. I go to the clinic, man. And I do this all the time. I get like 3 flu shots a year. You know, they don't check
I
to
might
see if you got
start
them
doing
before.
that.
No, really, man. Like you want to superfire your immune system, dude. Like, dude, if there's like anti-vaxxers, I'm like pro-vax. I'm like a pro-vaxxer.
Yeah. So I might end up getting as many COVID vaccines as possible.
Dude, fucking give me 20, man. Give me 20. I'm going to put that. That's going to be a tweet right there. Twitter.com. Hit me up if you're not on Norm Unplugged on Twitter.com. What was that? If I said what?
20?
Fuck it. Give me 20 COVID.
Pfizer, however you say it, Pfizer. I don't get why Bill Gates is catching so much flack for just trying to advance science. And people got so mad that he said we might need to shut down until 2022. That makes sense.
What I don't understand is people don't understand that the science is more than just science. I mean, the science is like God, man. The science is God. The fuck, not just you gotta trust science. You have to have blind faith for the science.
And like I'll lock down till 2022. Like I telework, I don't care.
If they want to plug me into the Matrix tomorrow, I would do so happily.
Yeah, I'm just teleworking until 20. Are you someone who would be willing to wear a mask going forward, say, like even after the vaccines? I think it might not be a bad idea just to keep it on, because apparently it's much more sanitary to wear one, because every time we speak, we spit out thousands of particles. I don't know if I want to go back to that.
Yeah, dude. Man, I gotta ask you this. Why is it that we are still using the electoral college system? Why can't we just have the people who know what they're talking about choose the president? You know, like this is what we
Obviously,
know.
It's so clear it has a right-wing bias.
Well, the clear thing about the electoral college system is, like, it was made for a reason. We should just let the individual electors choose who they want to vote for. It makes total sense, you know, so everybody can be
I saw
Democrat.
an amazing stat, too. I saw an amazing stat. In the past 20 years,
20?
the Republicans have only won past 20 years. So
20
from
20 what?
2020, the Republicans have only won one popular vote, and it was in 2004.
You know why?
They were president for 16 years.
They're not popular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if Minecraft's working. Yeah. We got some red. Look at some Mojang there. Sneak that in there. Ooh, a little spooky. Oh. Minecraft, single player. New World. Man, all the time I never named the world. Isn't that kind of fucked? What was I doing here? I think I was attempting to get some lava and diamonds or something. I was going to do some mining, I think. Because I want to get some diamonds to pick up this obsidian so I can repair this nether portal.
Norm, I will be honest with you. I have never played Minecraft, not even for a single minute.
That's too bad.
I'm thinking I might get into The Sims since it's an approved game.
Dude, The Sims is one of my favorite games ever, man. That is such, like, if you ever want cathartic, just going, like, regression into childhood, like, sort of purity, The Sims is great. And then you can fucking turbocharge that shit with Wicked Whims sex mods and just like have your wholesome experience and fucking. It's great. The Sims is fantastic.
I didn't know that. Well, you got to mod it to get to that point.
Yeah, yeah, dude. The fucking the T for teen game doesn't have default anal sex, dude. I don't know why. It must be
That's the
transphobic.
problem is, this kind of reminds me of a few years ago when a bunch of people were cyberbullying on Twitter and they were typing "learn to code" at journalists.
Dude,
That's
like,
how I feel anytime I watch a tech tutorial. I don't know how to mod, and I know I'm not going to learn how to code.
yeah. Oh Jesus, totally. Oh Jesus, we got ourselves in quite a conundrum here. Okay, let's see if we can. Ooh, we might have just struck gold here. Nope. This is not gold. It is iron ore. This stuff is a ferrous metal. If you guys don't know, ferrous Fe iron. When I used to think I was cool, but I was really just a chemistry nerd, I named my heavy metal playlist Fe on my iPod because I was like, dude, it means iron. And I was thinking Iron Maiden because I thought Iron Maiden was the peak of heavy metal, And then all my friends were on fucking some deep state like Lithuanian throat fucking piercing, singing, over just like a Swiss death metal guitar, and I'm thinking I'm fucking cool with my Iron Maiden and like Metallica, and then one of my favorite albums that came out sort of in recent memory, that from Metallica. I think it might have been the only one. I don't know if they've done another thing since then, or I haven't keep track of them. It was Hardwired. I don't know. Did any of you guys ever follow Metallica? Any Metallica fanboys here?
The only, I'd say metal, or I don't even know if it counts as metal, but a little Bring Me the Horizon. I like 2 songs. I found them on a YouTube channel called Fine Bros Entertainment. That's kind of how I learned.
Fine Bros? What do they? Yes. What are these? Are these? So. I gotta ask you this, and this is a little cheesy, I know this, but do they live up to the title? Are they fine bros? Are they nice people?
Well, it's a reaction channel, so it's like children react, teenagers react, college react.
Is it compelling?
React.
Is it compelling content?
I haven't watched it for a little bit, but they exposed me to a lot of new music, like the Gucci Gang song.
Oh, I remember that one. So it's such classics as, hey, Apollo, can you take care of this guy? Can you take care of this guy, Apollo?
Fuck you, Norm. Fuck you.
Ban him.
Norm, you little
there you go. Good work, Boom. Apollo. Apollo, you are
He can still hear us, so maybe he'll get educated.
Dude, wreck him.
Should I get him out of here?
No, man. Keep it like that. You got it. Man, trust your instincts, man. You got it. We got a golden pickaxe, which is a little dangerous to use. Golden pickaxes are actually faster than diamond, but they have a terrible durability. That's their crux. But we got lucky on the roll for this little fucker. Sorry, I'm cussing so much. It must be the ginger beer. We got a roll on this little guy here. A very lucky roll. Mending. It's kind of lit, right? Ooh, it's a little dark here, but it seems to illuminate when I mine, which is kind of cool. Ooh, I hear a pig. I hope it's okay. Ooh, Christ. I realize you guys can't see the screen, which is a little shortcoming. There you go.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the feminist against trolls. I think a technique that a lot of the feminists in there do is they will just simply mute the person so that way they can still hear you and learn from become more educated,
I fell through the world, dude. Oh, Christ.
You died.
Okay, at least I come back with all my stuff. And I probably came back. It's probably better that I came back, right? I was often losing durability. A nice swim. Let's see how the crops are doing. They're not doing too hot. Do I have any? No, I don't have any bones yet on me. Get some more iron. So I was thinking I could do a little bit of building here. Make a proper mine entrance. Yeah, I think I got the materials here. Make a proper little mine entrance here. So I can have a proper mine that isn't just me falling. And actually, if I remember correctly, might be a little dangerous here. I remember this. Yes, this seems to drop into like a death cave. What I really need right now is some more torches. Let's get some of those here right there. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, put a torch here. Another torch here. That's perfect. Okay. So. enter in here. I was thinking about doing some building out here too. I don't know, maybe it's too far apart. Let's open that up a little bit. So right now it's very like Dumbledore. I wish I could. I should probably see if I can find an old. Fuck it. Cut out to this. Okay. I'm actually going to do something live here on stream that I think might be a little crazy, but I hope that I can do it because I remember I had this old world, and I might actually be able to just update that world to work with this Minecraft, so we can take a tour of it. I think that might be cool.
Okay, I'm back. I froze up there for a second.
I often freeze up, so don't get self-conscious.
They need to give more broadband to the suburbs. I don't think we have fast enough internet. Andrew Yang talked about it.
Well, that's,
instead of highways, we need more internet access.
Exactly. Instead of highways, we need internet superhighways, right?
Yeah, for the rural areas who don't, especially for like cities like LA, DC, New York, they think they need like roads and public transit, but really if they can just speed up internet, we won't have to go anywhere.
I just want to. This is about to get really big, really earnest, and really honest here. This world, when I made this world, I was sort of experiencing this while my parents were going through a divorce, which that's fun, right? that's great as a kid. So this world has a lot of meaning to me in a sort of spiritual sense. So we'll run through this. It'll be fun. Good time. Yeah. Oh, instances, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see the screen, Norm.
Oh, I know, because I haven't started it yet. I'm still I'm downloading the saves here. Okay. I'll give it a rename. Okay. I hope it just works.
Also, when is the next NNN news coming out? I want to be able to mark my calendar.
Okay. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings here when I say this. I just want you to know that I'm not trying to hurt your feelings here. But the NNN News is a bi-weekly podcast, which means that from now till the end of time, every 2 weeks, yeah, and this is why I said I didn't want to hurt your feelings, because I realize like when I say it, it makes me sound bad. But yes, by bi-weekly it means every 2 weeks. So it's going to be the end of this week because we had one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes because you always put out those little clips in between. You have to try to remember what day the actual episode came out.
Yeah, I guess I guess that's true. Like what I could do to remedy that would be to I screwed up there. What I could do to remedy that, I guess I could Oh, I realize what's happening now. I have 2 world files called New World because I'm awful and I don't rename the world. So then when I exported the things, they just combined. No, Stanley didn't come in this chat. Stanley.com, get out of here. Stanley, I don't want your vibes right now, man. I can't handle a Stan. I can't handle some Stan right now, man. I don't want that.
I would recognize that gun from anywhere.
Is Stanley? He has a Luga? Does Stanley got the Luga out? Are you telling me Stanley got the Luga out right now?
It looks like a red kind of like ray gun-esque.
A BB gun? Jesus.
Kind of like a ray gun-esque, like from that old.
Like this thing's gonna nuclearize you. You're gonna
It does remind me. There was an old game on the iPod Touch in 2010. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go.
I wonder if Stanley is just kind of sitting back and listening, waiting for a chance.
That's good. Well, as long as he's not waiting for a chance to strike, I'm fine. Like as long as we're doing everything, the cool. Jesus Christ, it's dark.
Well, that's what I mean.
Woo!
Stanley could be waiting to try to fact check us, which is a little concerning.
Okay, I'm about to blow you guys' mind. 1 sec.
Oh, Stanley is gone.
Rest in Stan, man. Controls. Okay. I'm about to blow you guys' mind, man. Okay, you guys aren't ready for this. What? I turned on the fucking lights, man. Okay. Here I am in the Minecraft world. This is the valley. I want to say one of my favorite books as a child was The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I now understand, now that I'm a confirmed anti-racist, that J.R.R. Tolkien was a fascist, and he should not be trusted. But at the time, I was but a wee lad and a little dumb and confused. So I loved him. You know, I read The Hobbit. I never was man enough to read, and I say man enough in sort of a mass presenting trans way, to read the actual Lord of the Rings. It just seemed too intimidating for me. So I watched the movies. In fact, one of my earliest sort of childhood hallucinations was in a sort of incredibly tired stupor. I wasn't drunk or anything. I was a child. It's sort of like the Pink Floyd song "Comfortably Numb." When I was a child, I had this feeling. My hands felt like two balloons. That happened to me once while watching The Lord of the Rings. It was on a marathon on like Fox, so with these awful commercials in between, and it was literally 12 hours. Marathon is a term often overused, but this truly was a marathon. If you sat through this, you experienced a marathon. I fell about halfway through. I just passed out, and I woke up in this daze, and I just saw Legolas on the bridge, and the bridge just fucking fell, man. And I was just for days I was in shock. I was in just fucking shock, man. And The Hobbit was one of my favorite books growing up. It was the first book I actually properly read. I followed it with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. First book I probably read, and then I also got it on audiobook as a present. but it wasn't like, there were two audio. I got it on audiobook twice as a present, but the two of them were very different. One was from a close family friend who gave it to me, but in a really weird way, where they made an account for me with that audiobook service. What is it? Audiophile? What's the one that everybody gets a sponsorship for? Audible, yeah. At me in like 2 months when I'm coming at you guys with an Audible sponsorship here. Right, I'm gonna do a little norm cam. Actually, I can do a smooth transition here. There you go, little norm cam here. Yeah, hit me in 2 seconds when I have an Audible sponsorship on here.
Yeah, I gotta make a kale shake. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna put in it.
I would suggest kale to start.
Yeah, obviously kale, but how much soy milk? Should I put any sugar?
Yeah, go for a double shot of soy cream. Have you ever seen that classic Nev video where it's he goes to that hotel and they ruined his day. No soy milk.
In the menu, I was disgusted.
So
I think that was a Hilton. I've had that problem before.
So to sort of show you guys the world here, you come down these steps, and you enter into this area. These are the free love animal pens. They all live together. They all pro-communicate and what have you. I think there's more paths here we can explore. This is a very poorly optimized world. I remember when I made this, they just released different color wood like fences, and it was wicked cool to me. Here you're coming down, and down through the mushroom fields. And this was an area that was deeply inspiring to me. I really liked. There was some weird terrain generation glitches that happened here that were really cool. Where like this sort of, this is like it's unamplified, of course, because who isn't? but it's actually like a glitched amplified thing. I don't think this probably happens anymore. The code's probably much better. But what I'm taking you to is a village that I know about here. And after that, I'm going to show you back to the original spot. I realized I was not... you got to tell me, Apollo, when I'm not showing the screen here. Because we got...
Yeah, will do. I was a little distracted making a kale shake.
Oh, I understand. Here we have some cows, a little bit of water down here. Yeah, these were some of the sort of landscapes that really inspired me earlier on. This and sort of I was a WoW freak for a while, total nerd, total dweeb, and I absolutely was in love with like Outlands, and Jesus, I really got to know this because I spent so much fucking time in this zone. It's a zone in the Outlands with a bunch of floating islands.
Is that the northern part of the map?
It is. It's where Thrall hails from. And there was the most recent sort of image of it I can remember was they did like a going back to it for Thrall, but he went to like the weird time travel Draenor one, and then like who was it? It was Sourfang.
That was the Burning Crusade.
Yeah, that was Burning Crusades. Yeah, that was the first time we saw him. Oh, I just took a little bit of damage here.
I was not alerted to this stream. I'm offended, Norm.
Oh, do people not know I'm streaming? I've been streaming for an hour, and it has been a total fucking trip, man. So, this is one of the ones. Go through the backlog and feel free, guys. Know that the norm is free, man. Know that the norm is free. If you want to take a clip of my thing and you want to post it on your Twitter, I don't care.
Awesome. Yes. I'm gonna have Norm content for my very own Twitter account.
Dude, fuck it. If you want to make an OnlyFans and genuinely produce porn of like times where you've caught me showing my like bulge or something, like go for it, man. I support I am public domain, and this is really. I don't know. Does anyone know any common law here? Somebody got to get Lawyer Andy in here if we can. Honestly, let me see if I can get Lawyer Andy right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna just call him. I'm going to leave this Discord chat really quick because I'm going to call Lawyer Andy on Discord. So I wanted it to be cool, okay? So I'm going to...
All right.
Okay. Hey, Andy, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, Norm?
Hey, man, I was wondering if you could... hop in the Friends of Norm Discord chat with me because I need some legal advice.
Shoot, okay. My internet is out, so I'm on my mobile phone. Let me see if I can.
Dude, you don't. I think you are in it. I'll ping you in it. You don't need to do video. You can just do voice, man.
Alright, I just gotta hop off this account. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, awesome, man. Okay, guys, the lawyer's fucking in, man. The lawyer's gonna be in.
Oh, what an honor! I can't wait.
I'll even. Yeah.
EA Sports.
I will say this. This does sort of count as like a second hour of the stream, even though we are an hour and 18 minutes into it. So consider this a second hour Norm. If any of you Norm archivalists who are already making the clips, consider this second hour Norm of night 12/15/2020. I just want to make a note out into the ether to anyone who chooses to listen and anyone who really wants to actually archive what I'm doing. I really ask that you subscribe to numerology and really do an honest effort to make logical notation. I suggest just purely naming shows by date and time, marking things by hours or hour and a half, however you want to do it, segments. But timestamps. I think that's really the way of the future as far as archival work is done. And it's good to have a clear and consistent language for just everybody in the scene, man, because it really makes searching this stuff so much easier. That's one of my favorite things about the Dead. And not to make it all about Norm's being big egotistical. We all know Norm's big ego. But one of my favorite things about the Dead is the embrace of new technologies to the betterment of like, I mean, some of the first images and some of the first like music files and some of the innovation as far as music compression, MP3, became out of people trying to digitize their dead tapes and trying to share this stuff on message boards. Like places like dead.net were literally some of the first websites. And obviously now, it's almost kind of quaint. You can look at dead.net and it's like, it almost feels like a message board because it's almost like RSS feed style. And it's absolutely fun. Oh my God, we got Lawyer Andy in here. Thank you, Lawyer Andy, for coming.
Hey, I'm working from my office right now. My time is running thin, but
I know.
Whatever needs fixing.
I know. Can somebody?
This is an honor.
Can somebody
This is an
remind
honor.
me? Can somebody remind me
fan, Lawyer Andy.
Can somebody remind me what the problem was we were trying to face?
I think you were talking about common law.
Yes, I want to make a common law. Here it is, Andy, and tell me if you can facilitate this. I'm not sure what.
Hold on. A common law?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make a common law. Just like
Okay.
as my attorney, basically.
What's a common law? I forget what that is.
A common law is like it's like the law of the people, man. It's like the law of the land. Like it's sort of a law that's agreed upon, throughout different governments and different cultures. It's kind of a Western law standard.
Where am I? Oh, there they are. Now I can finally see.
Man, so what I'm trying to see is I'm trying to make a common law contract with all the viewers of my show that informs them that they're allowed to take like video clips of me, audio clips of me, still images of me, any sort of manipulation of norm media and just like use it for whatever they like.
They can do that.
Is there like a common law? Like, is there like an oath I have to say? I could do. Is there like a chant, or something?
Let me.
Oh, we got some. No, let's see if we can even.
There we go. Hey guys.
Nice flag.
Thank you. Yeah, this is from my family. It's passed down upon generation upon generation. This is from like the 1800s. So yeah, it's cool. It's what I use.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I love that backdrop. It's so famous. I used to see that all the time on Twitter.
Yeah, this is a quality. This is woven from like the threads of like
20 dead Indians.
the strongest of fighters. I think. I don't know.
No, it's an honor, Lawyer Andy,
It's
PhD.
always lines then.
It's an honor. I've followed your work on Twitter a very long time. It was an amazing run. I really feel like I remember it from day one.
Well, thank you for saying that. I'm on Twitter now. Hold on.
Yeah, that's one of the
Is it
things.
the same handle?
Oh, why did Andy? You ruined it. You took your camera off the second that I finally got the thing set up to get you on the stream. Put it back on. There you go.
What?
Okay, I got it set up now so they can watch you on stream.
I look like crap right now, but whatever.
It's cool, man.
There's two of me. What's going on?
It's okay, man. This is the raw Twitter action. So everybody, can you just what's your Twitter handle, man? Put it in the chat. People need to see this.
Let me see it. It's called Law Office Andy, and so I have a disclaimer. It says account ran by Andy's secretary. That's actually true. My secretary's not in right now, so I don't actually. I save the stuff. But
oh my God! It's so funny, man. I was just talking about this exact idea, man. I was just talking about this exact idea with one of our good friends here, Apollo. I was saying I need an assistant who can tweet for me because it's so much effort to tweet for myself. Why do I need to do that?
Yeah. So what I do is so this is my legal workaround, right? Is I'm banned from Twitter, so therefore I can't tweet. But I can still be the one to say the things and type them up on the keyboard. I just can't press the send button, so I have someone else doing that.
I got to be able to automate that. You ever see a drinking bird? Have you ever seen a drinking bird? They're like these a drinking bird.
What's that?
It's like a perpetual motion machine or something. I don't know the details of how the whole thing works, but essentially. And it goes like this. It goes like this. You probably set one of those up for the send button, man. So it just does it automatically. You don't even need to get a person at that point because it's still not you. It's a drinking bird.
Unrelated related, but I'm buying a Christmas gift from somebody. It's a PlayStation.
You mean a solstice gift, right?
PS5.
You mean a solstice gift?
Yeah, exactly. Or a holiday gift or whatever. It's a PS5. I'm buying it from somebody in Compton, so I gotta wear this hat backwards.
Dude,
so
that's
that way
cool.
I'm safe.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your Jordans too.
I just wanna
take the
s-
Jordans
I
that
would-
you got
I-
for the protest.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll bring.
I just gotta say this, Andy. I would really suggest, this is just me
What?
telling you this. Please make sure you get a picture of the PS5 and a picture of the PS4 and the picture of the PS3. A picture of all the different PS systems.
Right.
To make sure you're getting the right one, because they might try to give you a PS like 2 or something and tell you it's a PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
5. I mean, these are the
What
sort of
color
scams people are running. I think the new one's white,
color's
right?
the PS5?
It's white or something, right? It's white or gray. It's white or gray, I think, right?
Quite possibly.
Is it really white? I don't want.
No, but I think it has like a black inside. It's like white. It's like a.
PS5.
Didn't they? Yeah, they made a no slot edition, right? They made a transgender edition.
Oh. So this one you
Okay,
have to
that one,
download all the games.
Yeah, they have one where you get to plug it
I guess I don't
in.
need to go to.
It's
I guess I
good.
don't need to go to Compton.
Yeah, man, you gotta get the digital edition, man. Get the one that's just like computerized.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, Stanley's in the chat. I'll unmute you, Stanley. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh, was
so-
he muted?
Yeah, I muted Stanley because Stanley has a tendency of making the stream about himself. And Stanley, this isn't your ego, man. This is my
Yeah.
ego. So, like, cool it.
Stanley.
How about that? I'm gonna sword my.
Dude, yeah, I really gotta say, you are looking
Okay.
pretty lit right
Anyway,
now, Andy.
I got a leak from this is leaked from. I'm going to the we don't say it like that. We go to low income housing, and I'm going to be doing some trading, some dollar dues with the homeboys, and it's going to be hopefully I get my PlayStation gift. So
Good
anyway,
luck.
I have a leak. If I can share this leak with you.
Okay, let's see.
You know how we have journalists within. Yeah, you know how we have our like journalist circles. Like we know people who work for other publications. And
I mean, dude, I'm plugged in.
we have so many of these. And anyway, one of them called me, and I can't mention his name, but he told me the next PlayStation console that's coming out. And I kid you not, I was blown away when I heard this. Get ready. I have the name. I have. The name.
Okay, yeah, dude. Okay, you're cool. I just want to tell you, this started as a Minecraft stream.
PS6.
You got a PS6?
Minecraft?
Yeah, this started as a
PS6.
Minecraft 6. Yeah, okay.
PS6.
Okay,
Like he said, and this leaker has never been wrong about anything whatsoever.
This is confirmed. Is this confirmed?
This is a leak. He said in the next 6 or 7 years,
Fuck.
probably in the next 5 years, you'll hear about this PS6. Why are you going to worry about this PS5 thing?
Well, should I even buy the PS5 if there's going to be a PS6? I thought this.
That's the point.
When it's that, I mean, this is why I downloaded Windows 10, because Windows 10 had the awesome thing where they're like, you know what, this is the last Windows you're ever going to need. And I was like, that's cool.
You know, I heard something about Windows 9 coming out, and that never happened. So I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, they skipped that one, dude.
Yeah, they skipped the number.
Windows 9 was just Windows 8.1.
Okay, everybody, I do have to. Can we pause the conversation for a second? Because it appears somebody has made a YouTube video where they clipped me, which is the first. This might be the genuine first piece of Norm adjacent archival work. I mean, maybe you could say Stanley with the few. He used a clip in my of my video and his video and his. So maybe Stanley at the first, but this is the first Norm at night stream highlight we got here. Oh wait, let me. I'm just gonna do a quick. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do there.
I'll get my mud out of the frame so that way you can watch it.
Yeah, thank you.
What?
What? Yeah, sorry about that.
I just realized that my Biden shirt is inside out. So let me fix it.
Okay, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to share my screen with the Discord chat here, so that you guys could actually get to hear the thing, because I imagine the audio is going to be pretty seminal to this piece of work. Okay, we all ready?
I think vaping is the modern cigar. Like it's just kind of more of the class.
Oh, we got Apollo in that clip, dude. Sick. Dude, fucking, you see
That
that?
was a cloud.
That was a
impressive.
psychedelic. That's you just saw a dragon. You want to see him Oh, this is great. This is some of the best dragon manifestation. That was so fucking good. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, guys, that's the power you can bring this to, man. Well, let's do zoom on me for a little bit. Oh, I somehow got logged out of Discord here.
Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, I didn't.
Norm has yeeted
I'm
himself
back.
in.
It might
I'm
be, I
back.
don't know.
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just went into a
You
little.
know about this guy's picture?
Who?
The pony. It's a pony.
Yes, Rara Pony here. What's the problem?
Do we allow that? Is that allowed on this thing?
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. We like as long as he doesn't like do it in front of us, man.
Are you sure we're not infringing on somebody's intellectual properties? I don't know what it's from.
No, man, it's cool. Well, actually, you know, I haven't done the intellectual property thing. Like, you think we might have some trouble from Hasbro?
What has Hasbro got to do with this?
Well, they own My Little Pony.
God, frick. Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have to contend with Hasbro pretty soon, dude. Are you gonna be able to do that, man?
Whatever. I'm just gonna.
They got some powerhouse lawyers, dude. You can't just ignore it. You can't, dude. Andy, you have to contend with these powerhouse lawyers, man.
Yeah, I got my Biden shirt here. This after working at the DNC.
I love Daddy. I think it's a great shirt, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's really cool.
Andy,
so pass out shirts to everyone, and then this is one that I got.
Your internet seems to be doing much better right now. I gotta ask, can you do a little? You willing to do a little plug for your Twitter now and put it in the chat room, and I'll put it in the YouTube.
Okay. So it's okay. It's Law Office Andy. It's like the at
Okay,
A with the circle.
Okay, let me get my Twitter open.
Law Office Andy, and I don't send. Okay, I don't.
It's your assistant, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I have my secretary doing that work for me. And
Okay.
I can focus on all the legal stuff.
You said Law Office Andy. Okay. Law Office Andy PhD, and it really even says Lawyer Andy PhD on there. Your assistant really is taking a lot of. I'm gonna just bounce this in the let's fuck it at everyone for this.
My titles there and all that. I'm kind of humble. Like I don't put that in my Twitter like handle or whatever. Just in my name. So
Yeah.
you know I don't need to like. I've been thinking of like just taking the PhD thing off anyway. Just because like now I'm finding out about this whole like apparently.
Well, I mean, we just recently learned that the PhDs aren't. I was gonna say PhDs are never real. Like, there's no one can certify you PhD, man. The only certified PhD is Norm EW, man.
It just got me worried. You know, it's just another talking point. It's just another way of thinking like, okay, this guy's fake or this guy's like a bunch of garbage. He's phony baloney. Look at his stupid PhD as his name. So anyway, I mean that's been my midlife crisis I've been having for the past couple days, and I think it's over, but I don't know.
Well, what started this for you, man?
Well, when I saw people, the right was getting on Dr. Biden for not being a real doctor, basically. I got no defense for that. Like they basically caught her.
Fuck, man.
Like, what do you want me to what do you want me to say? Like I don't have any medical reports of her like helping patients out, you know. But that goes through me too. I've never helped anybody out medically, really.
I helped somebody out today. I helped a man get to Kenmore, dude. This guy was completely twisted on drugs, homeless. His wife just died. I showed a picture on here earlier. Let me see if I can blast this thing up on the big screen now that I'm a little more in form here.
Okay.
Let's get my profile here. So, have you heard the story, or are you coming at this completely raw? Have you heard the homeless man story from today?
I was going. Yeah, I was going wrong. I've heard it.
You haven't heard it. Okay, so I met a Hell's Angel / homeless man. They are both, it seems. Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
And they were pretty nice people. I mean, it was one of those things where a little rough around the edges. We're not going to lie here, but pretty nice. And it got to a point where we sort of became like brothers in a way. Brothers, but non-binary brothers, right? Non-binary, agents of the Lord.
Yeah.
And he pulled and he turned his back to me and he said pull up, and I thought he wanted me to pull up his pants. In a moment of need. I understand incontinence is rampant in the homeless community, but let's just zone out here. Whoop! Look at this. We can get the Balloonami. Oh, that's even actually better just to have the Balloonami version. Yeah.
So maybe you're a doctor then.
I'm a doctor, man. I saved this guy's life, and what's so cool? And I just want to highlight this right now. Right here.
Are you?
This is gonna. I'm a doctor of journalism, dude. I'm a doctor of journalism, man.
Now that you.
Dude. Okay. Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. I'm a doctor of journalism, so yeah, man. Normie W's a doctor. Yeah, man. He's cool. He's smart. He knows what he's talking about, dude. You should trust him. Yeah, dude. It's all about. And by the way, the cool thing about this tattoo, and my favorite thing I want to highlight here is there's going to be green blood. He's going to have green blood. It was very specific. He hasn't gotten any yet, but it's look. And I should say he's actively getting this. This isn't like a tattoo from like 20 years ago. This man's life is actively about getting this tattoo, which I think is pretty cool.
Do you have any tattoos at all or no?
No, but I'm getting one pretty soon.
What's it gonna be?
It's going to be journalist E.W. Steely. See, this is where I get kind of a little bit stuck in a loop here, because I have the same stories to tell, but it's okay. I think they're compelling enough.
Yeah.
First hearing them, journalist E.W. Steely tattoo, right here. It's going to be on my arm,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
And it's gonna be like a special it's gonna be for the milestone of getting 100 subscribers, which I'm hoping to get pretty soon. I don't know what I'm at right now.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone know what I'm at right now? Subscriber count? Let's see. Not enough.
7? Last time I checked.
It's like 91, dude.
91 on Normie W. Or
Yeah, on Normie W. Yeah, on the Normie W YouTube channel, man. It's 91 right now, man. But I want it to be 92. I want it to be 100. And once I get to 100, I do the whole, I do the whole tattoo
my
thing.
entire spin class. I think that's what got us to 91.
I think it might have been, Matt. I think the spin class. There also seems to be a weird influx that I cannot explain.
Oh, congratulations.
But yeah.
That's some pretty big stuff. That's some big boy numbers. I don't know if you want me on my YouTube channel that I don't use to subscribe.
No, that's fake, man. That's fake. Like
yeah, you're right. That is a fake subscription.
Sorry about the double vision, guys. Good video. Oh, so we got a reply. Somebody says not really. Let's see what they're talking about here. You could say you're doing God's work, and they said not really. Sorry, Bucko, but I know what I am talking about. Fucking smarmy as shit. Jesus Christ.
What? That's fine.
Okay, that was all the comments I had to tend to there. But please, guys, tell your grandparents to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
What do you mean by this? This isn't real?
This isn't real? What do you think? I'm not living in reality? This is
I
reality.
would if I had him, but I don't. So. No, it is real.
Yeah, of course.
Go buy some onions. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, good. Later, my man. In fact, I think this
This is real. And
this presents itself as a natural end to the YouTube stream. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been Norm at Night. Stay black.